good morning, good afternoon, or good evening whatever time y'all watch this. What's good, hip hop, man? It's Leo season. It's half of Leo season, man. I said July just passed, man. My birthday was July 29th. What's good, Leos? Those saying Leo season. Like, subscribe, notification bell, man. Comment below. Severe's Cingles, man. July edition, July 2023 edition, man. Now listen, y'all know I'm shouting you guys out now and shouting and giving your albums and EP some love right here. But I also do the mixes. So whoever's on this mix, go on Spotify. I got a Spotify mix. You know what I'm saying? Go on Apple Music. I got the same mix. So go find your favorite MCs, your favorite rappers, your favorite producers on my mixes, man. And this ain't the first month. I did it, I've been doing it for like a year and some change, maybe 2 years. So I got a mad every month is a new album full of hot singles. So this one is July 2023. Severe Cingles, man. Let's get into it, man. And if y'all want to know all the artists, they will be written. They'll be written below in the description. Support the gear. Get the gear. Hoodies and t-shirts on deck. Get the books, man. Get the books. Got the book behind you. The first book. Second book. Severe's Chronicles. Severe's Classics, man. Severe's Chronicles, Volume 1, and then Volume 2. Come on, man. And I got an ebook, so go check out the ebook. It's called Severe's Extended Plays, man. Go check it out, man. Listen. All right, let's get to these singles, man. Hot single July. Severe Cingles, man. And there's no order. There's no order, so don't go cry. Oh, you got number one. There's no order. It's just hot singles, man, for July. And if I don't have a single that you are aware of that you've been jamming for or with in July of 2023, put it in the comments below. I only got 2 ears. I keep telling people, put your single in or albums. Recommend anything in the comments. Let me know in the comments, man. Hit me in the comments. I can't listen to your music if you don't put nothing in the comments. That's all I gotta say. All right, number 1 is Ja King, The Divine, and Javi Darko, man. They put together an album. It's crazy. This single is called The Ghost of Gilgo Beach. It's off the album Fear and Loathing in Long Island. Y'all go check out this album. And the reason, like, and I put the single there, but I want y'all to check out these albums and EPs too. So number 2 is Rim. Shout out to Rim Brooklyn. The single G.O.H, man, featuring Joshua the Gift and Pro Dillinger, man. It's off the album Rembrandt. Oil Base, man. Go check that out. Go check out Rim. I interviewed Rim, so go check out that interview on this channel. Number 3, Street Soprano, man. Down with BSF. Never Lose Hope. It's off the album Damn, Nothing Lasts Forever. Now, this is a surprise for y'all, man, because like these are certain MCs that just come out. They can come out on the cam that you're aware of. Shout out to Benny the Butcher, but sometimes they hit or miss. And this guy right here, Street Soprano, is dope. So go check him out. Number 4 is Billy Escobar. Check out Billy Escobar from the Bean from Boston. Took off the single This One, That One off his album, his latest album, The Warriors Did It. And this is fully produced by E. Buddha. Now, I just had Billy Escobar and E. Buddha on the show. Go check out that THHC podcast, the Hip Hop Connoisseur podcast, where I interview artists, producers, and anybody in the game. You know what I'm saying? But Billy Escobar and E. Buddha, man, they put out 2 albums. And they talk about, it's about the Warriors. If y'all seen the Warriors movie back in, what was that, 80, damn, that was long, like 87, I don't know, 83, whatever it was came out. They replicated that movie in 2 album forms. It's dope, man. Go check it out. Billy Escobar, E. Buddha, man. Yeah, so number 5 is Mickey Diamond. Mickey Diamond been on the roll. He just put out an album with Sadhugold. It's called Death Threats, and I took off the single Death Threats, and that's on this mix right here. Y'all know what came out in July. Everybody was going crazy. Nas and Hit Boy hit us with Magic 2. I took off the single What This All Really Means off the album, of course, Magic 2. What y'all think about Magic 2? Let me know in the comments below. Where would y'all range it? Because it's 5 albums in 3 years. I want y'all rank those for me in the comments below. That'd be fun. A fun exercise to do for Nas and Hit Boy albums. Number 7 is Tony Yayo. He's back. Took off the single. It's a single called New Bodies, and it's off the album 134 tape. 134 tape. I took off the first joint. It's called New Body. Shout out to Tony Yayo rapping again, man. And speaking of the Tonys, man, Tony Touch. Shout out to Tony Touch, man. I just talked about boy the other day about how I miss, DJs and back in the day, man. They used to do the mixtapes, man. And shout out to Tony Touch, legend. He put out Tony Touch presents the Death Tape, and I think he put it out for the 50th year of hip hop. So shout out to the 50th year hip hop. Get the gear, man. I got a 50th year hip hop hoodie and t-shirt. So go check it out, man. Go look in the description. Tony Touch, I took off We Shot Ya, and it's featuring, of course, Conway the Machine and Benny the Butcher, man. Fire joint. But that whole tape that Tony Touch put out is dope, man. He just goes back in the crates and has different rappers rap on different classic beats, man. So go check it out. It's dope, man. Shout out to Tony Touch, man. Number 9 is The Lyrics. It's an artist called The Lyrics, man. I took off the single My Prologue off the album Judy's Boy 2, and it's produced by Sly the Producer. Go check it out. It's called Judy's Boy 2. That's the album. And the artist called The Lyrics. All right, number 10. Yo, they wasn't done yet, man. Ransom and Nicholas Craven wasn't done. So Ransom and Nicholas Craven put out Deleted Scenes 2. They usually do that when they put out an album. They got tracks left over that's just as dope. So Nicholas Craven and Ransom put out Deleted Scenes 2. I took off the song Body of Lies for the mixtape for July for Cevere Cingles. Number 11, Phil V. Shout out to Phil V. Dope rapper, man. I took off the single Early Grave. He got an EP out. And the EP is called I Ain't Shit. Like, I Ain't Shit. So shout out to Phil V. Just rapping, just dope rapping, man. Number 12 is Napoleon the Legend, producer Clypto. Shout out to Clypto and shout out to Napoleon the Legend. I took off the single Night Snack, and it's off the album Pen Game. This album's fire. Go check out this project. You won't be disappointed, man. Pen Game is dope. Napoleon the Legend and Clypto, man. Tap in. Number 13 is Black Milk. Shout out to Black Milk. Y'all know who that is. I took off the single Downs Got Up. And it's off the album Everybody Good? Everybody Good? That's the name of the album. So go check out Black Milk. Number 14, Little Derek, man. Been following his career for a couple of years, at least a year. Little Derek's dope, man. Dope MC. Little Derek and Rilo, producer Rilo, they did an EP real quick called The First Act. I took off the single Outro to Life. Outro to Life is the single, and the EP is called The First Act. So shout out to Little Derek and Rilo, putting in some work, man. Number 15 is twogeebs. Not Blind. I took off Not Blind. The single is off the album Stevie Wonder Not Blind. Stevie Wonder Not Blind. It's funny because I don't think Stevie Wonder blind either. Or he's at least half blind or something. Like, he maybe got his sight. So somebody gave him he got money, so he might got his sight and he's playing with people now. But twogeebs, Not Blind off the album Stevie Wonder Not Blind. Produced by Furious Styles. This joint was produced by one of my favorite producers, Furious Styles. Shout out to Furious Styles out there, man, doing this thing. Number 16 is Jules Clay. Shout out to Jules Clay, Wordplay Clay. And he gets together with Skip the Kid again. Skip the Kid, man. One of my favorite producers as well. They got an album together called Double Barrel Shotty. Double Barrel Shotty. It's on Bandcamp now. Now, if you can't find a lot of stuff, support on Bandcamp if you can. Buy the album and the singles on Bandcamp. And, if it's on when it eventually, because some of these albums, of course, they eventually go on DSPs. But shout out to Jules Clay and Skip the Kid. I took off the single One Gun, Two Barrels. One Gun, Two Barrels. And it's off the album Double Barrel Shotty. All right. 17, Patty Honcho and Greeneryy Beats, man. Well, Greeneryy, he's a producer, man. Shout out to Greeneryy. Greenery's another one of my favorite producers, man. And Patty Honcho's a dope MC. Patty Honcho, Greeneryy, when they get together, they're putting together some fire. That's all I got to say. I took off the single Patty Got It. Patty Got It. You know what I'm saying? Off the album The Blaxploitation. Go Go check it out, man. Got the afro, you know what I'm saying, the cover's dope, man. Shout out to Patty and Greeneryy for putting together some work. Number 18 is Filip Neuf. Shout out to Filip Neuf, another great producer, man. Another great producer. Filip Neuf, he put together a project called Red Car. It's dope, man. And, you know, most of his music and beats, but once in a while he'd throw an artist on there and rap on one of his beats. So I took off the single Keepsake. Keepsake featuring Maxximus. And like I said, it's off the album Red Car. And speaking of Filip Neuf put together an album with, I believe his name is XHEF. Got the XHEF, I think it's Chef. So Filip Neuf and Chef, they put together an album called Terminal. The album's called Terminal. And I took off the single For Today People. And it features Brent Bronze. Shout out to Knowitall and Mourning. Some of the dopest MCs out there. Brent Bronze, Knowitall, and Mourning. It's a dope single off the joint, man. Number 20 is JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown. They put an EP together, man. It's crazy. It's called Scaring the Hoes. Man. JPEG Mafia, Danny Brown. Tell Me Where to Go. That's the single I took off the EP called Scaring the Hoes DLC pack. And speaking of Scaring the Hoes, shout out to Knowitall. Knowitall, the rapper earlier I was talking about. They be putting these shows together called Scaring the Hoes. I don't know where they got that title from, but that's crazy. They be performing this stuff. So shout out to all the MCs that be performing on Scaring the Hoes with Knowitall. Number 21, Brahma Bull, another producer that's coming up that I'm liking, I'm loving, man. Brahma Bull is dope producer. He got a project with Def Soldier, XHEF, and it's a single. Actually, it's a Lucy single, actually. So I don't know if this is gonna be an album or what, from Brahma Bull, but Def Soldier's on it, XHEF's on it. It's called Walk the Plank, and it's featuring Tone Spliff on the scratches. Tone Spliff, shout out to Tone Spliff, man, another legend. Tone Spliff, scratching legend, producer, all that, beat maker, whatever you want to call him, man. But yeah, Brahma Bull, dope producer. Number 22, coming down to the end. Like, subscribe, notification bell, man. Comment below. Let me know what single I missed. What album I missed in July. Yo, I only got 2 years. I keep telling y'all. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at me and get me kicked off Twitter. Somebody got me kicked off Twitter, man. I think it's because I would ever review that album, man. Come on, man. Y'all too sensitive, man. Number 22, Dave East, Still Here. It's called Still Here. It's off the album Fortune Favors the Bold. Now, Dave East, man, it's like 24 records on it. It's about an hour and some change, man. Shout out to Dave East for putting together an actual album, you know, with a lot of great singles on it. You know what I'm saying? Dave East, I put up the single Still Here off the album Fortune Favors the Bold. Still Here's that track. He goes in. Last track, man. I'm from Boston. I moved up to Brockton area and, you know, bought property up here. And this is probably the first Brockton artist that I put on, that I'm trying to put on. You know what I'm saying? His name is G-Fan Black. Shout out to G-Fan Black from Brockton, Mass. And producer A Dusty Cinema. Is called Sweet Sugar Plum. It's a single called Sweet Sugar Plum. It's off an EP called Black Cinema. They're playing off each other's names. Black Cinema, The Fly Deathbed. So the rapper's G-Fan Black. Go check them out. The producer's A Dusty Cinema. And the single's called Sweet Sugar Plum. And it's off the EP Black Cinema, The Fly Deathbed, man. Go check it out, man. Look into it. Get into it, man. Dope music. Dope singles. Like I said, if I forgot something, let me know. July 2023, hot singles, Cevere singles, man. Again, these singles are on Spotify. This mix is on Spotify, just like every other month. The mixes are on Spotify, and the mixes, I'm starting to put all the mixes on Amazon Music too. So you can go to Amazon Music or Spotify and check out these mixes and listen to them. And then subscribe to me, man, on Spotify, because I need to, subscribe to me on Spotify, subscribe to me on, I think you can subscribe on Apple Music, subscribe to me on YouTube, of course. You know, I got another podcast called How Many Podcasts Must Get This? That's on Spotify. Check that out. How Many Podcasts Must Get This? Check out that podcast, man. Like I said, I got the books, man. The first book is Severe's Chronicles, Volume 1. Second book is Severe's Chronicles, Severe's Classics, Volume 2. And then I got the ebook Severe's Extended Plays Volume 1 on Amazon. Check out Amazon. Check that one out on Amazon. Yo, support if you can the gear. Got the hoodies, the merch on deck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's my daughter and my clothing line. Support if you can, man. You know what I'm saying? One love, and I appreciate everybody for the past support with buying the books and the gear. You know what I'm saying? And support me whenever they can, however they can. Even with a like, subscribe, and a share, and a comment. And y'all know who my fans are. You know who my true veterans are, man. You know what I'm saying? Showing y'all that love. One love, man. All right, man. Cevere Cingles, man. July 2023 is in the books, man. What's coming out in August? I can't wait, man. One love. Remember, love over hate. Peace.